to go over really quick the difference between the old Google Classroom and the new Google Classroom. There's a couple interesting features that are new that rolled out in June that are different than the one we used to use, that kind of make it a little bit easier to use, I think, and a little bit more organized. So when you go into Google Classroom, it's the exact same creation process as it used to be. Your students will hit the plus button and join class just like they always have. You'll hit create class, fill in the title of your class and your information, hit create the same way that you always used to. That's not different at all. The difference is when you're going to click on the classroom itself and you open it up, you'll see automatically that the tabs are different. You used to have the stream, the about, and the students tab. Now you have stream, classwork, and people. So the stream is no longer the place to post your assignments and assessments and all of your students' work. The stream is now only for announcements. So when you create an assignment, it'll be a notification will appear in here saying that you did. You can create an announcement announcing that a test is going to happen as a reminder. You can post resources. So you'd go down here. You're going to notice that there's only the announcement option now. And then you can fill it out with an announcement like test tomorrow. And hit post. And it appears right on the stream for the students. You can edit it and delete it in the same way that you used to. So that's only for announcements now, no assignments. You can post resources in here though. You still have the option, if I edit it, to add files, to add attachments, to add videos or links. You still have those options. The students just can't complete any work in this section. If they want to complete work, they have to go to the classwork tab. So you're going to notice this looks a little bit different than the stream used to on Google Classroom. This is solely for classwork and assignments. So they've added a couple features to make this page more organized. The stream kind of used to just be a random list of assignments you've done throughout the entire year. Yeah, they had topics, but they weren't great. So now they've kind of upgraded it to make it a little bit easier for you. So you don't have the plus down here anymore like you used to. You have it up here and it's the create button. But you still have the same options: assignment, question, reuse, post. And then there's this topic, which I think is kind of nice because it allows you to organize your classwork a little bit easier. So what I can do is I can start to create topics based off of my units or however you want to organize it. But you'll notice that when I create these topics, they have kind of an overarching bar with the title on it. And then underneath it is where all of the assignments associated with that topic and that unit will go. So if I want to create an assignment, I hit create assignment. It looks exactly the same as it used to, except you'll notice down here, you can update the points right here before you assign it instead of having to fix it later. So let's say I do 10 points, or you can make it ungraded still. I can add attachments. I'm going to give it a title first, assignment 1. I'm just going to attach a blank document. And you still have the same options. Student can edit, which means all of them can edit one document, or make a copy, and that's what I'm going to do for this assignment. You can still set a due date, add instructions, but the important thing now is that when you click topic, you select the unit it goes with, and you can select assign. You still have the option to figure out what students you want to give it to, so if you want to differentiate it and only assign it to specific students, you still have that capability. That has not gone away. I just only have one student, so I can't pick and choose which student I want to assign it to. So I'm going to click assign. And you're going to notice that it pops up underneath that unit. So I picked topic. The topic was unit 1, and now the assignment is underneath unit 1. I can add as many assignments underneath a unit or a topic as I want. So I'm going to say assessment, and I'm just going to hit topic, unit 1, and assign. Everything I create will go underneath that topic then. You can also rearrange it however you want. So let's say, for example, for some reason I wanted this assignment first. I'd hit the 3 dots on the side and select move up. Or I can move it back down. So instead of only being able to move assignments to the top of the stream, now you can move them up and down as needed to rearrange it. So it gives you a little bit more ability to organize, I guess, to make it however you want it to be. So it's no longer just moving it to the top. You can also rearrange the topics themselves. So they also have the 3 vertical dots on the side, and you can move them down and up too, based off of how you want it to be organized. What's nice is that when you want to view an assignment now, you just click on it. It opens up a drop-down menu almost, so it makes it a little bit more organized and easy to kind of scroll through. This is where you'll see how many you assigned, how many turned it in. If you graded any, it'll come up right here. Then you can click View Assignment. And this is the same view as it was before, where you can see all of the students' work. What's cool, though, is that when you click on your student's first assignment, you have the ability to grade, make comments, and then go to the next student's assignment without having to toggle back and forth between this tab and your open assignment tab. So you'll see that the assignment looks a little different than it used to. It's still a doc, but now I have this option at the top and I have this sidebar. So it allows me to add my comments, add my grade. I'm going to just give it a grade really quick. Add a comment, so I can say see rubric. And then when I click post, it'll automatically generate the grade and the comment within this tab. I don't have to toggle back and forth to do that anymore. I could also toggle between student assignments. So if I had another student, I would hit the next arrow and it would bring me to the next student's assignment automatically. I don't have to close out of one and open up the other or use an extension to open them all up anymore. All of my students' assignments that are in that one assignment will open up automatically. I can just click the arrows to see between them. You also will have the option to view if they have multiple files attached. So let's say this student had an essay and also had a graphic organizer doc. I could click, it would show up underneath, and I could click between the two and stay within this screen. It'll just show me the two assignments together. So if they upload 10 things, if they upload one thing, all of their files they attached will be right here for you to view. In this case, there's only one attachment. What's also really nice about these assignments is that you can create a comment bank now. So I don't have anything typed in since it was a sample assignment, but let's just say the student wrote answer here. If you go over to your feedback section over here, there's a comment bank. You can add frequently used comments that you often write on assignments. So I'm just going to write really simple ones like needs revision, needs to be finished. Obviously, they would be more complicated normally, but these are just two ones I'm going to add as a sample. So let's say I'm reading an assignment and I want to make comments. I can add my comment. I write the pound sign or the hashtag, and then there'll be a drop-down menu with all my comments from my bank. Sorry, it needs to be finished, and then comment. So that kind of makes the commenting process a little easier too. Obviously, you might add more detailed feedback, but just for little things that you have to say over and over again, if you add them to the comment bank, and you hit the hashtag or the pound symbol, when you make a comment, it'll drop down for you, which is kind of cool. I'm going to hit post and return since I'm finished. And then when I go back to the assignment, it should populate automatically. So now it automatically has the grade in there, 6 out of 10. And then my comment is automatically there too, the private comment for the student. The last thing is the People tab, which used to be the Students tab. This is just where all of your students will be listed and also all of your teachers. So if you want to add a co-teacher or somebody else as a teacher to your classroom, you'd find the Teachers section, which is on top. You'd hit the plus button, add their email or their name, and hit Invite. Same as it used to be, the invite will go to them. They'll accept it, and their name will automatically come up underneath yours. Students. You can either invite students via email by doing the same thing, or you can display the class code. So to do that, you have to click on the gear now up here, class settings. Under general, the first thing is class code. You'll see the code right there, and then you can click on it for the drop-down menu to display it for the whole class. That's also where you can reset it, you can copy it, or you can disable it if you don't want to add any more students. That is in the Settings tab. There's also this is also where you will select how you want your students to contribute on Classroom. Can they make posts and comment? Can they only comment? Or can you only post and comment and all they can do is complete assignments and turn them in? This is also where you can toggle on and off whether or not you want to see deleted items. This is my trainer account, so I don't have the bottom option, but you will also have the option underneath here for Guardian summaries if you want to turn on the summaries that you used last year if you used them, or you can leave it turned off. Again, that's in the settings gear up here. The student list will come up here with all their names and their emails once they've joined your class. When you click on them, you will have the same options as last time to email them, remove them, or mute them if you don't want them to be able to comment anymore. So those are the main differences between the old Google Classroom and the new Google Classroom. If you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know.